We recently spoke with Cameron Tucker, one of the top goal scorers in the country. Here's that conversation. Cam, BYU women's soccer has been so dominant in scoring goals that at this point for you, when you only beat a team by 2 goals, are you feeling frustrated?
I mean, it's not a feeling of frustration. It's just kind of like I think the other day I was thinking like we only beat them 2-0 and it was kind of like, oh shoot. But then it's like, that's all you really need. You know what I mean? Like that's good enough. But I don't know. We have high expectations for ourselves and we love to score. So we're always trying to score more.
Yeah, referring to 2-0 against winless LMU on Saturday. That was an interesting game, Cam, because you guys scored in the first minute with Belfalino. Hey, up 1-0. But you had to really battle in that one to get the 2-0 win, which is great because, listen, people lose. Pepperdine did it last week and tied, and Santa Clara lost 2 to Portland and upset. So winning is all that matters at the end of the day, right? You control your own destiny now.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I don't know. All we need to do is win. So whether that's 1-0, 2-0, it's always better to have more, but that's all we're trying to do. So
now we had to get you on before the Santa Clara match because of the big ranked road matchup against the Broncos. What's the scouting report on the defending national champions as you prepare for this big contest?
We will have our scouting report a little bit later today, so we haven't gone over, but we've mostly just have been looking at their formation and what they might play against us and how we could break that down. But I feel like our team's really big on just kind of focusing on ourselves and what we can do. You know what I mean? Like we obviously have played Santa Clara a number of times. We know their tendencies, what they're most likely going to do against us. So I think that we're just trying to focus on our strengths and what we can do best.
How long have you thought about this game? Because I know Santa Clara is a huge rival in the league. You're 1 seed line apart. They go and win the national championship, and that stirred some interesting feelings for the team of, the super positive, nice ones were like, hey, good job, fellow WCC members, but also like, that could have been us, right?
Yeah. We've been looking forward to this game. I think that we were like, last spring was weird because they did beat us once, but then we beat them, and then they went and win a national championship, and we're all like, oh my gosh. Like, I think for us, like seeing them win a national championship, it was like literally that's so like possible. You know what I mean? Like usually teams like Stanford and like those teams are winning it. And it's like, we never play against them. So we never know, but it's like someone we literally beat won the national championship. So I guess like this game, we're just super excited because like, that's where we want to be. So it's something that we got to prove,
It's worth noting that BYU and your team were the last team to beat Santa Clara before they made their national championship run. So I know that you felt a measure of pride in that. Obviously, you wanted to go farther in the tournament, but you had some things to shore up in the offseason. So let's go there. Where is this team better now than you were last spring?
Well, I think that we just have a little bit more experience, our team is pretty much the same as it was last spring. So we got to have like that experience of playing together last spring and, and then I think that we're just a little bit more sharper all the way around the field. Like we move the ball better. I feel like our defense is a little bit more on the same page. You know what I mean? And obviously our offense, we're all just like playing together as a team. I feel like maybe last spring we got in some games where we were a little bit more individual or we weren't moving it as well, but I don't know. I think that now we're playing as a team, and I think that's what's really making us be so successful.
You are tied for number 1 in the country in goals per game at 1 a game, which is awesome. What has been the biggest factor for that this season?
I think that, I don't know. Obviously, my teammates are getting me the ball, and they're a big part in that, and I'm thankful for them. But also I think that, I don't know, I have some cues that I've been using before every game. And I, when I got injured at the beginning of the season and then coming back, I met with Sid and we kind of reevaluated those because I was like, the first couple games back, I just wasn't like, you know what I mean? But I think that having those cues has just been helping me so much. And I think that just being so like mindful, like that's what I go into every game. Like I'm going to score a goal. Like that's what I'm here to do. And that's what I want to do. So
You're referencing Maddie Sidaway, who's the mental strength and sports psychologist for the team, former player. What's it like to have her on staff to be helpful in that way? And all of this is sort of from Craig Manning, who moved on to go to the Bucks, sort of his philosophies, right?
Yeah, so I used to meet with Craig in a group, like me and Kayla and some other girls. We would meet with Craig, but then once he left, Sid kind of took that over. It's been so awesome, especially because I have such a good relationship with Sid. It's been a little bit more personal with me. Like, I don't know, I'm not scared to ask her questions or like, you know what I mean? Like, I'll just say how I'm feeling. And so it's been really awesome and to get her feedback. And she's always there at practice, and then she's always at home games. And if I need to, I can call her whenever I want. So it's been really awesome, and it's a huge benefit to our team.
If we're talking about pregame cues, your conversation with Coach Rockwood before each game has to factor into that as well, right?
Yes, exactly. I love having that conversation with Jen. So
tells you to do something specific. We'll keep that between the three of us, and you do it, and it has definitely led to success.
It's the pep talk for success.
Yes.
Cam, things have gone so well for you individually and as a team this season, but let's talk some of your individual goals. Goal being the operative word.
Like, right? All 12? What are we talking about here?
Where do you feel like you need to be better for BYU to have a magical run late in this season?
I feel like that I could be a little bit more consistent, I guess, like in my game. Like, a lot of my goals this year, like, I haven't scored every single goal or like every game, you know what I mean? It's just like I've scored multiple goals in a game or whatever, you know what I mean? But I feel like if I just continue to be consistent in scoring and consistent in what I do best, then my team will succeed, you know? So I don't know. I think that will help them. So.
And I'm asking you to be nitpicky on yourself. That's always tough to answer because you have had an outstanding season.
Leading the nation in goals per game is not good enough, Cam.
We need you to pick it up, better. Cameron. Let's go. Hey, let's give you some BYU Sports Nation karma for the matchup against Santa Clara.
Good luck. Huge game.
Huge
Let's
game.
go. Good luck. Let's go.
Thank you, guys.